Hello there, my YouTube friends and fans. Welcome back to Elden Ring. I was finally able to get the Glovewort Picker Spellbearing 1 and the Glovewort Picker Spellbearing 2. And it was actually so much easier than I thought, because sometimes you see people struggling with those bosses and you're like, I'm probably going to do it another day. But I just went heads on into those catacombs and it was actually so much easier than I thought. But I also used an approach that maybe some people are not thinking about, or they don't have that. And if you do not, it's really worth it to get those items. And I literally took both bosses out the same way within a few minutes, or even just a couple minutes. And it took me 2 tries on the first boss and only 1 try on the second boss. So I got the Picker Spellbearing 2 first and then the Picker Spellbearing 1. So unfortunately I did not record when I took out the first one, which was the Ulcerated Tree Spirit in the Giant's Mountaintop Catacombs for the Picker Spellbearing 2. But he was literally down just the same way I am showing in this video how I take down the Erdtree Burial Watchdog in the Windham Catacombs for Spellbearing 1. So I am right here in front of the Windham Catacombs on the Altus Plateau. And this is actually not such a bad place to be. It's not as complicated as the Giant's Mountaintop. The Giant's Mountaintop can be very, very complicated. You just have to find the switch for the boss door, activate it, then go and replenish your health and everything so you could take on the boss. But I probably could have done it without replenishing everything because it just was so easy to take him down. So here we go. So this boss is very, very creepy. It literally creeps the heck out of me and probably a lot of other people too. And I am just really scared of it. So I call my summon, which is the Mimic tier, which I upgraded to a +6 at this point. And the key item here though is the Ice Breath, which I learned by, trial and error, that it actually is in a lot of times way better than the Rotten Breath, especially in cases where the bosses are immune against Rotten Breath. And it just somehow does way more damage, and maybe that's just me, but I've been very, very successful in using this. Just look at the damage it does together with my Mimic tier, and I don't even have to fight this thing at all. I just can stand like at a distance and just apply my Rotten Breath, and it literally just takes 3 applications and this thing is down. I did exactly the same thing for the Ulcerated Tree Spirit in the Giant's Mountaintop Catacombs, and it had the same result within the same time. So here we go, we have the Glovewort Picker Spellbearing 1 now, as well as 2. So I am going to head to the round table to give this to the Twin Maiden Husks to get actually that to appear in the store. So now I have unlimited access to the Grave Glovewort to upgrade my spirits. Isn't that awesome? So I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment if you want, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.